Hey guys, Retro John here, and I was going to present to you my full review of the 2009 Star Trek movie action figures. But when I went to go clean off my Bridge Playset mat, you can see that this happened. This was pretty dirty and dusty. Using a duster didn't work. Just wiping it down with a cloth didn't work, so I decided it's got this like dry erase material. So I said, okay, I have a D&D Playmate I use. I'm going to use some Windex here and a paper towel, and I'm going to just clean it off. And this is what happened. Look at this. You can see this is the result. I took paint off this damn thing. This was from what was stuck together. You can see that actually meets up with that. So, and this is by Playmates, by the way. The wonderful people who brought you those awesome Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures and the Star Trek Next Generation figures of the past. This is, yeah, this. Look at this. This is horrible. So, not only did, well, I'll get into the whole rant here in just a moment. So, I want to note that I bought this in 2009 when it came out. And this was really bright colored. It was really nice looking. And it came with a Kirk action figure. So when I took the Kirk action figure out and I attempted to move his arms and legs, his leg snapped off. Snapped right off the hinge. But you know what? At the time, I didn't care because I already had a Kirk figure that I bought individually packaged. So I didn't care. I just like, you know what? It's cool. I already have another Kirk figure. Wasn't a big deal. This makes it a big deal. This is almost 10 years old. It was put away. And first off, I know regardless, if you had this displayed on your shelf and it got dusty, this is what you were going to get. This. This is horrible. This is horrible fucking material. This is bad quality right here. So let's go over the history of this wonderful playset. So we're just gonna set Kirk right here on the floor. He's upset too. Well, maybe not. Kirk doesn't like it. All right. So back in 2009, Playmates decided they were going to do a build-a-bridge concept, and it was a pretty neat concept at the time. You would buy the bridge, the main bridge, and the main bridge came with this, which goes right there in the middle. There's little indents here. You can see where the outline of that goes. It just goes right there. And it was cool. It came with a swinging captain's chair and swinging seats, right? Pretty cool. Pretty cool details. Stickers. And it came with these things, a couple of panels, which you had to apply the stickers on. And they would just... they'd go right here, they'd go right here, okay? And then you would put your Kirk figure, presumably, or Pike, whoever you had, right there in the captain's chair. Hold on, he wants his damn leg there. There we go. And this is how the finished product would look when you bought just the initial bridge set. That's it, just the bridge. To complete the bridge, oh, I'm sorry, this also came with a view screen here, which would just go here. That looks a little better, just kind of like that looking over. So this is how the completed bridge that when you bought it looked out of the box. The action figures would come with other pieces, like little trays or little panels and chairs, and they would be placed randomly. Not randomly, there was actually a sheet right here that would tell you where each piece went. They also did it for the transporter, too. I'm not sure if they completed the transporter or not. Why do I ask that question? Because the first wave of figures gave you half of the ship, basically. The second wave, which was going to be a pretty cool wave, never came out. They canceled the damn line. First, they decided they weren't going to put out the figures to like Walmart, Target, Toys R Us. They weren't going to put those out because they didn't sell well. So they were going to make them an Entertainment Earth exclusive, and you would have to buy an entire case. rather than just the figures you might or might want. Unless, of course, if you're doing the bridge, then, of course, you're going to want the whole case. I don't know if there wasn't enough pre-orders or what, but they just decided, you know what, screw it, we're not going to do the figures at all. So not only did we not get the figures, but that also meant we didn't get the rest of the pieces to the bridge. We didn't get to complete the bridge. We paid anywhere from $20 to $30 for this thing. I forget what the exact price was on this. We spent, good Lord, probably about $10 an action figure. $6 to $10 an action figure, unless you managed to get them on clearance when they went on clearance. Then they were a lot cheaper. But we spent, well close to about $100 on these figures and the play sets, only to be told, guess what, you're SOL. Now there was rumor that they were going to put out the bridge pieces later on for those who need them to complete the set, but they never did. Here it is, 8 years later, almost 10 years later, nothing. And what really sucks is in the first wave we got McCoy and Chekhov in their cadet uniforms. And the second wave we were going to get them in their actual uniform. So now when you have the set and you put out the pieces, and I may go ahead and still do a review of what I do have. I just wanted to make this video to actually just kind of rant and rave about this, and how pissed off I am about this. But we're stuck with the cadet uniform, Chekhov and McCoy. So when you put Chekhov here and McCoy somewhere in the back, they're not going to match up with the actual uniform wearing Kirk, Spock, Pike, Uhura. And then Sulu's going to be right here in his uniform, and Chekhov's just going to be right there in his red burgundy cadet uniform. So what I may end up doing is I've seen people online buy extra figures. First off, they bought extra figures to get some of the other pieces, matching pieces, to complete the bridge. So I may do that. Sucks that I have to do that, but I'm going to have to do that. And I'm still not going to get all the pieces that we were supposed to get, because we were supposed to get new pieces for the bridge, not just repeating pieces. Like you see right here on the paper, these little panels here, it looks like a triangle or a pyramid. Those were going to be available in the second wave. We're not going to have those. Those aren't going to be made available. So that sucks. But I mean, you can get, you can buy extra figures and get these, and so that's something I may actually end up doing, just to fill it out. But then again, I don't know if I really want to, because look at this. Look at the floor. It looks like the janitor spilled a bunch of bleach on the floor, and just, this looks horrible. I'm really pissed about this. I mean, this pissed me off. You know, but again, I got over it because I have an extra Kirk figure. I bought an individual Kirk figure, so I get the extra pieces to build this thing. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna buy extra figures. I can buy an extra Kirk, and maybe an extra Spock, and then buy the Cadet McCoy and Cadet Chekhov, and just swap the heads maybe. But I've seen people do that, because and when I go over the review, you'll see that these are the exact same molds, just different color outfits and heads. So this pisses me off to no end. It really does. I was really excited to come down here. I finally decided to open up my figures, because my figures haven't been opened at all. I've been in a package, but realizing that, you know, they probably look really good on this bridge, I'll go ahead and dust this off and open them up and do a review on them. And right now, I'm just so damn pissed off. I mean, this just happened, so this makes me not want to buy Playmates anymore. It really, really does. I mean, with the fact that we got screwed on the second wave of the figures, way back, the fact that now I have to buy extra figures if I want to attempt to even fill out the bridge. A broken damn figure, a playmat that I can't clean, and it's just a playmat. And you can see, I'll take this off, you can see there's a crease where it was folding. I didn't even fold this. It came folded. And it was like this. I mean, had I been doing tour reviews back then, before all this, I probably would have said this was an okay playset, and I was looking forward to completing it. Maybe it'll look good, and yada, yada, yada. But at this particular point, I can give two shits. I'm half tempted to just take this and just fucking throw it in the trash. I mean, I guess I could try to get the right kind of paint and repaint this. I shouldn't have to do that. I'm very disappointed in Playmates. Very, very disappointed in Playmates. This is shoddy work. The next generation figures that I have hold up better than this. I've never had a next generation figure's leg break like that. I mean, it's meant to bend at the knee. You could see. Let me get back over here. There, maybe I can't focus. There we go. Look at that. So it's just the worst, and it doesn't come back on. I mean, I could glue it, I guess, and you could see inside, right there where it broke off. So I mean, that's just horrible. And you can see this one has no problem bending. And it's a really decent looking figure too. Well, actually I'm seeing some paint blotches. Ah well, fuck it. So I mean the figure was really cool. I mean it had some neat details. Like it had a sculpted in but very cool painted communicator. The belt is removable. It just slides off the thing. Okay. It has a really cool phaser set to kill. It fit in the guy's hand. It could be stored in the belt. I mean, this line had an amazing potential. This could have been, in my view, the next Kenner Star Wars line. It could have. It could have been. Unfortunately, the figures were just, I don't know, they didn't go over well with the fans, I guess. Maybe the fact that it's essentially just the same sculpt on all the uniform figures with different heads. I don't know. I don't know what it was that didn't work. I'm starting to think this has something to do with it. So yeah, I'm not happy with this. Very upset. So if you own this set, if you have had any of these issues, please comment and let me know. If you're upset about not being able to complete this, if you have any stories regarding it, because there's very few reviews online actually of this set. Very few reviews of the actual figures. So let me know. Comment at the bottom. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. And thank you very much for tuning in. This has been Retro John with Comigeddon TV. Very unhappy. Very unhappy. So try to have yourselves a nice day, and I'll go ahead and contemplate whether or not I'm going to go ahead and continue doing a review of these figures. So have a good day.